Hi there and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be working in my art journal. This is an art journal I've worked in before. It has heavier paper. It's 140 pounds and it's a great place to just kind of have fun and work on some new ideas or try out some new techniques. So today I'm using the dioxazine purple, which is a color I don't use very often, so I wanted to kind of play around with it. Also light gold and bright aqua green. So I'm just kind of not really thinking too much about what I'm going to put in here. I wanted to start with paint instead of papers because that's my usual way of starting. So I figured I'd challenge myself to create something a little differently and just kind of putting the color down. As I said before, I don't really use this color much, so I thought it would be fun to see how I can make it work. I also love using the palette tool because I just feel like it makes such interesting marks on the paper. So just playing around with that as well. I found using the light gold to really make some interesting colors. This is the aqua, but just mixing it with any color, it kind of brightens it up and gives it like a really pretty sheen. So I'm just adding the bright aqua green, and I did add some turquoise to it, and the light gold made an interesting color. I like this color. I'm just adding it to the paper. I try to play in my journal pretty regularly because not only does it provide a place to just try new things without any pressure, but it's a great place also to see the progress that I make with different techniques and skills and how my whole art craft, I would say, is progressing. So it's really neat to see how things change over time, and it's just fun to see how I'm improving, hopefully, over time. So, also another thing about an art journal is it's a really great place to keep everything organized because a lot of times I have a lot of random papers just hanging out. So having it bound is a great place to just categorize and keep track of what I'm actually creating. So this is actually a jelly print that I made, and that was some light olive green. I'm just using the stencil to apply that. But the purple jelly print I made with the same purple, that dioxazine purple. And I just made it on copy paper or craft paper. It's nothing fancy. So it's a great way to add some collage elements when I need them. I do find when I work in my art journal, it's not quite so much pressure to create something to use or to do something with. So it's a lot more fun and relaxed, and it's a great place to make mistakes. So these are all jelly prints that I made myself, just using different colors and different stencils. And I'm putting all of the papers down with some satin medium. I do like using satin medium because I don't really love the shine on any of my work. But I also don't love matte because it can dull the colors. So I tend to use satin kind of in between. And any collage papers I put down, I try to put a layer of the medium on top just in case I want to layer some other paint or other medium on top. It won't buckle or kind of deteriorate from the moisture. So if you don't have an art journal, I would really suggest just kind of creating one or using a bunch of papers you can bind together or staple together and just create a little place where you can make things without worrying if they're any good. Because I think that's really where you kind of make progress when you take the pressure off and just create for fun. So this is fluorescent pink and titanium white. I wanted to create a little spot for a quote, but I wanted it to be a different color. So I'm just kind of using my Posca paint pen here to create just a little contrast with the green, draw a little attention to the branches or leaves, whatever they are. One of the things I wanted to experiment with was making less perfect lines. So this little kind of doodle up top was just to be a little more messy, and I really love how it came out. A lot of times it's hard to let go and just be messy, for me anyway. So it's nice to have this place to practice. Just a little stamp to add some dimension. And then I was looking at that square in the middle. I just felt like that pink didn't really belong. So I repainted it white, titanium white, to have a place for a quote. And one of the quotes I found is one that I really love. And it says, "Be yourself so that others looking for you can find you." I just really love that, really resonated with me. The quote box was a little big, so I wanted to just add a little kind of matching color to blend it in a little more. I have to say, I feel like the purple is working. It's not really my usual color to use, but I'm glad I tried it out. And also, if you're using a new color that you're not really sure how it'll blend with other colors, you can look at the color wheel and use the opposing color. So the opposite of purple is yellow. So kind of like that yellowish green in all the corners creates a nice complement for the purple. So here are all the details. Wasn't anything real fancy today. It didn't take me very long to make, but I really like how it turned out. Thank you so much for following along and being here, and I hope to see you again soon.